Executive VIP September 2021 retreat. Things are really starting to heat up, getting really exciting. We're getting inquiries through now on a regular basis for people that want to attend this incredible once-in-a-lifetime trip. Now, we've actually selected our first 3 people, which are going through to the final stages now, where they get to speak to Alfie before we make their final booking confirmation. But we've got some really incredible news. Tomorrow morning, myself and Alfie are meeting with a TV film producer, film director, and actor that we're going to be talking to about the documentary that we want to make during this trip. Now, the documentary we're making for Alfie Best VIP, in fact, the screen's just come up, Road to Billionaire, is getting more and more exciting with every single day. It's exciting that the people that are going to be attending, the 10 people attending for 10 days in Barbados at Alfie's Monkey Hill Executive Villa, which is just absolutely stunningly gorgeous, and for 10 days of an incredible business and wellness, mental wellness transition, where Alfie and myself and the team that's on support for you there are going to take you on an incredible journey. But from Alfie's point of view and from your point of view, let me just explain this. I mean, if we take away the trip itself, the fact that 10 incredible people are going to come together and their lives are going to be changed forever, to now have be in discussions with a television company, a television production company, director, producer, and to make a 6-part documentary. The documentary, of course, is going to be in Barbados. Now, we're going to be interviewing you that's attending the trip. We're going to be talking about your business before you get on the business class flights to arrive in Barbados and across the 10 days and after you return. We'll then be editing it and putting it into a 6-part documentary. Now, this will either go directly to Netflix and Amazon, or it may get picked up by national TV. We can't promise the latter yet, but we can certainly make sure that earlier is delivered. But here's the thing, and as I was speaking to Alfie on Saturday, we pulled up in Mayfair to get a final fitting on our suits, which we're using for filming at our Mayfair Tailors Octavian K and Gentlemen's Club. And Alfie pulled up in a Bugatti, 1.2 million worth, 1.5 million or something crazy Bugatti Veyron, only 400 ever made. And Alfie's journey now, his next stage of his journey is what we call Road to Billionaire. So Alfie's on a road to billionaire, and his net assets are around about £500 million, give or take now. And Alfie reckons that within 3 years, he can achieve £1 billion net asset status. So the 10 people that's coming on this trip, there's a mixture of people coming. Now, we've planned to have around 3 people that, of course, 3 or 4 people that aren't millionaires yet, but they're in terms of their net assets, but they could be operating £1 million plus revenue businesses, and they're on their journey towards becoming a net asset millionaire for the first time. And then so if you're a business owner and you think it's only for millionaires, multimillionaires, it's not. We're taking a mixture, 3 to 4 people that are running businesses already that are on the journey to millionaire. Then we've got 3 or 4 people that are existing, millionaires already, but they want to take it to multi-millionaire status. And then we have a couple of very high profile, extremely wealthy millionaires to take us to that 10 group of people. Then, of course, you've got Alfie Best and, of course, myself and the supporting team around. So in this broadcast, the road to billionaire, why is that so important? Why is it so important? Well, I'm a guy that's in the earlier stages, and I'm working towards going towards, multi-millionaire. So with Alfie driven beyond contemplation on his next stop, which is Road to Billionaire, the people that's coming to this event, and indeed the people that join our business network, which we're launching later today, tomorrow morning, we've got Alfie Best as our mentor, as our guide. We've got Alfie as someone that we're going to be accountable to. And why is that important? Well, if Alfie doesn't want to stop working, even though he's achieved all these riches, and as I was talking to him Saturday when he was getting out of the Bugatti and surrounded by press that come out of every nook and cranny when we was outside Claridge's and just opposite our tailors, I said to Alfie, how long do you reckon it will take us? I think I could do it in 3 years if the team is performing, if I'm sharp within 3 years. So if his dream is not stopping of achieving the £1 billion, it's not a dream, he'll make it a reality. Then for us to be around that type of mentor, teacher and guide over these 10 days is absolutely incredible. Now, we're also launching a podcast, which is called Road to Billionaire. The documentary TV series is called Road to Billionaire. And this first 6-part documentary is the Alfie Best Barbados, Alfie Best official annual Barbados trip. 10 people, 10 days, 10 executives, £10,000 to go. You're going to have a life-changing opportunity. And so many people in their messages say, I want this opportunity, I want to come, I want to be there. Now, the reason why we've launched the pre-marketing for Barbados 2021 so early is the people that perhaps aren't quite ready yet, but they've got 4 or 5 months, which is all you need, ladies and gentlemen. You've got the same time as me, because apart from Barbados 2021, I have a business plan, which I have to follow to, which I have to adhere to, which I'm accountable to Alfie for, and I'm accountable to you, some of the members that's going to be joining the Business Academy and our clients we've worked with previously. So we've now got Barbados 2021. We've got Alfie's podcast launching, which I'll be presenting the podcast and controlling as the broadcaster and director, and I'll be contributing as well. But it's about Alfie. It's about his road to billionaire. It's about his mindset, his attitude, his work ethic, the deals he's doing, the people he's getting around him to achieve that £1 billion status. And you and me, ladies and gents, we're going to be the people that are going to be swimming alongside Alfie, watching what he's doing, being part of that, being closer to him. The 10 people that come to Barbados are going to experience something just going to be off the charts, crazy. I mean, we've got everything from, away days where we're going to be island hopping to team building days, business coaching, high level, multi-millionaire thought process, entrepreneur training, coaching and teaching with Alfie heading up. And we've got mystery surprise guests attending as well. Some I'm going to tell you about, some I'm going to leave to build up. But boy, oh boy, the lineup is quite incredible. As you know, Barbados is the home to celebrities, super wealthy individuals, and Alfie knows a lot of people. It's going to be incredible. We've also got competition days where I'm going head to head with Alfie, and it's Team Best and Team Chapman. Now, I'm part of Team Best, and I always will be, but it's going to be Brad against Alfie. Brad, the underdog against Alfie. We're going to have a sort of fun apprentice where all that stuff's going to get taken away. We get like Bear Grylls dumped in the middle of a jungle and told to find our way back. All right, Barbados is only 10 miles and 20 miles across or whatever. But anyway, you get the point. It's going to be something incredible. The bottom line is this. Would you like to be associated, as I am, with a man like Alfie Best? At the moment, I'm humbled and privileged, and I am the apprentice. Alfie is the gypsy Yoda. The multi-millionaire gypsy Yoda. He's the Yoda of the gypsy business world, isn't he, right? The most incredible guy. And I'm the young gorgeous Jedi, right? And I'm getting trained by Alfie and a little bit battered too, which isn't a bad thing, because it's toughening me up ready for the bigger fight, because we have wars. We have battles every single day, but to win the war is further down the field. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Alfie Best Executive Business and Wellness Retreat for 2021. We'll be taking you and 9 other people on an incredible journey of discovery, of growth. And this is something that's going to create wealth and change lives. You're going to be part of a 6-part TV documentary in a series that we're calling Road to Billionaire, and the launch one is the Barbados September. I mean, we might get something going before September, but we really want to save our first TV documentary 6-part for the Barbados trip. We want you to be in it. I'm excited. We've got the TV, film and production company coming tomorrow morning. Now, as you'll see behind me, there's a number of images playing. Let me just get my head out the screen slightly there. So we are still looking for photographers. We are still looking for an incredible camera crew. We're talking now, in fact, in 10 minutes, I'm talking to someone that's got all sorts of goodies and gadgets for filming. And it's going to be quite incredible. as we build the motivation and the energy for this trip, I guarantee you it's going to get to the point where we're going to be sold out and we're not going to have any more room. I don't want somebody watching right now thinking, well, I haven't got the money to go on this show, but I'm a driven individual, because you will have the chance. We're holding one ticket back. What we're calling our golden ticket. And that one ticket we're holding back is a golden ticket where, we're going to have people working with us right up until the deadline of coming, where they're going to be working in our business mentoring group, which I'm launching later today and tomorrow. It's cost effective, like 40 quid a person a month. And we've got a property growth mindset group launching as well. And what we're doing now is we're going live with alfiebestbusiness.com, live with coaching and teaching for companies. Everything we do now is about coaching, teaching, consulting, coaching, teaching, consulting. That's it. We're educating people to grow. That's what we do. That's my focal point. That's my point in the future, where Alfie said to me, Bradley, pick one focal point. We are in the business of business and mental education. We teach you how to become stronger in your mind, to grow your levels of skill, knowledge, and attitude in order for you to be able to execute in the most incredible way possible. And I'm going to be working with many of you on a one-to-one basis as well. And I'm very selective, because I no longer work with people that cannot get their ass out the saddle and engage, because I only want people to win. I will not back a donkey. I've done that so many times, believing in someone, but they just cannot execute. Lovely people, don't get me wrong, but if I can execute, I expect you to execute too. And I'm accountable to Alfie, and he expects me to execute. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to achieve that level of success, and you've got that sort of golden ticket position where you're saying, I want to come, but I haven't got the money yet, it's my job to coach you weekly in order for you to build extra revenue and income to pay for the trip. And ladies and gentlemen, I can help you do that. And I am very, very good at it in a humbling way. I'm very good at it. I'm very good at seeing your business, your potential. I'm very good at seeing your capacity. And if you want to work with me and you want that golden ticket, but you can't quite afford it yet, but you've already got a business, I will help you to increase your revenue and net profits easily for you to find that £10,000 within what we do from the coaching I'm going to give you. And there's been plenty of people that's watched my videos that know I can do that for them. So we've got a golden ticket. So if you're somebody that's a fighter, don't give up. There's going to be 3 or 4 people there that's approaching that £1 million net asset. There's going to be 3 or 4 people there that are very wealthy individuals. And there's going to be a couple of people there that are super wealthy. We need that mix, because we all need to upscale ourselves, our business, and knowledge. We don't want to be going with people that is, a lower level that hasn't got the right mindset. We want to be in a field looking up and forward. Everybody is looking up and forward and to Alfie. So you've got the people that's approaching the first million, looking forward to the people that's got multi-million. The multi-million people are looking forward to the next couple of people that's got a very high, 10, 20, 30 million. And then we're all looking up to Alfie, on that 500 million net asset, going up to that billion. And I can tell you, Alfie is one of the most incredible guys to be around. Very simply that. So this trip is for people that can execute. There's not a trip where you can talk a good fight. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and you never do it. This trip isn't for you. This is for people that has a business right now that's generating a revenue, or you've just come out of a job and you're at a reasonable level position and you're about to start a business, and you want me to help you coach through that startup and stage growth. So in other words, it's possible for anybody to come, as long as they have the right energy, the right attitude to execute through whatever we face. And as Alfie said to me at the weekend, do not take your eyes off of the point in the future where you need to focus yourself on. So, ladies and gentlemen, Road to Billionaire podcast is starting very, very shortly. It's going to be great having Alfie on every week for 15, 20 minutes talking about this journey. Film production crew is in tomorrow morning. 3 seats now have already been reserved, and they're now going through to Alfie to have a chat with Alfie. We're going to make sure that the 10 people that's on this trip are going to be so extremely and highly dynamic that who knows where their future is going to go. And of course, as you may know, we're looking at investment into Barbados in terms of property development as well. So if you are in business and you just happen to invest in property as well, we want to hear from you. Ladies and gentlemen, going to be seeing you a little bit later on at 5 o'clock with the investment show. But for now, I've got to crack on and get some web pages ready. Little time left during the day, because time is money. And once we spend it, we can't get it back. So camera crews, photographers,